live stream up for us. You got to see a picture of me there. So we're just testing this out, you guys. We just set it all up. I kind of had to figure out how do we get it started here. But we're up and running now. So again, we're trying this in the afternoon here. Because most of our viewers we're kind of looking at view around this time, so we're trying to get a little more traffic in. Typically we do this out around lunchtime, but we'll give this a shot here, you guys, this week and see how we do. Working on a Mega K to XL retro design. I'm just gonna kind of get into it here. I'm gonna test some buttons. I'm gonna go into LED blinky, make sure all the RGB stuff is in, and then I think for this week what we're gonna do is we're gonna go in through Launchbox, which is the back end of Big Box. We got the new marquee kind of setup going on where you can actually go in there now and you can view your marquee from Launchbox and things like that. So we'll kind of jump into there and view games and stuff from that end. So again, let us know if you have any questions, comments, concerns. So again, I was just testing all the buttons, making sure everything's working. Pretty much this machine went through one of our finishers. Nick W was working on this guy, and Blaine was helping him kind of get everything set up. So I'm pretty much kind of running through, just double checking everything, making sure that everything is working wonderful. Which all the joysticks look like they're good. My 4-way's good. You can see my spinner working there. Another way to see if my Tron stick's working. So if you need to know if your Tron sticker is working or if you need to calibrate, start bar on the bottom left, we have a calibrate analog joystick. Click on this bad boy, you can select your Tron stick properties, and then now I can kind of see here on screen it's moving, buttons are working. I'm just kind of double checking to make sure it's all working beautiful for us. So next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to check LED blinky, because we have RGB buttons on this panel. So I'm just going to double check all that quick. I'm just going through and making sure everything was set up right. So I see a couple things in here that we can fix. Because our mouse clicks, typically when you do your mouse clicks, if everyone can see here, I mean, I always can kind of take the phone here and kind of zoom in. You guys probably can't see. So I'm in LED blinky right now is what I was in, and I'm just double checking all the mapping that they did. The only thing I see that I don't like is here how they did the mouse code. So if you do the mouse code as the input code, we come down, these actually 3 buttons will light up differently than your 3 buttons here. And I always try to just match, because these buttons correlate with here. So in order to get those matching, we got to match like what we did for player buttons 1, 2, and 3. So we need the left control, the left alt, and our space. So I'm just going to fix that. And then the other thing too is typically our shift is F7, but I'll change the key code to exit, because then that'll make our shift function here light up red. To basically let you know why I do that is so you know kind of how to exit and things like that. So, but I'll try to zoom in here. What's up, Raven? Sorry if I botched your name. Can't wait to get my Mega K to XL, so hyped. Awesome. So yeah, again, I'm just gonna get in here, fix these few things that get our RGB up and running. again, I'm just gonna change these. So if I do a quick code and then if I actually hit my shift and player 2 to make that exit come up for us. And that's typically what I'll set this as. So I gotta clear these other two out to fix all that. So now I'm gonna copy, you just do copy paste. And then our button. So if I do a quick code and I just hit button 1, that'll give us our left control. Then I'll set that again, and now I'm just gonna clear these other ones out. Copy and paste. Basically, you're just copy pasting red, green, blue. And I'll do the same thing for the other stuff here. You can have more than one, but again, like I said, I like them to match the buttons on 1, 2, and 3 up here because, you know, for your 4-way games, so it all correlates with each other is basically what I'm trying to get at. Let me know. Hopefully you guys can hear me well. And I'm going to save this. And I'll move on to the next one here. Control 3. Set that work. And I'm just going to clear these other ones out. I'm going to clear these other ones out again like I was saying I'm going to do. Because otherwise, like I said, they won't light up like 1, 2, and 3 on player 1. And that's why I do that. So it all matches, looks pretty. Everything else looks good in there. Let's go into our animation editor. So in here is where you can kind of select your colors and pick your colors for your machine here. Typically, you do player 1 red, player 2 blue, player 3 green, player 4 yellow. But obviously you guys could get in here and switch the colors to what you like, or when you order your machine and you do get RGB buttons, if there's a color layout that you like, just let us know too, and we can always make those color coordinates happen. So if you wanted like purple or something, you know, or yellow over here, we can do all that for you. So what I'm gonna do, I don't know why this is here. Why is player button? Oh, there must be another thing messed up there in our mapping. Button 7. And a player 3 button 7. Typically, you don't have a button 7 on player 3. Oh, here we go. So yeah, I just accidentally selected the wrong port label for that. Not a huge deal. We can go in and fix that quick. So this actually needs to be 2.7. There we go. And now we can set that, and I'll just clear these other ones out quick. Basically telling me that I'm editing and pasting there, fix that, there. Now, we come in here, modify, okay. So basically this button now is right off here, which is not a huge deal. Go to edit, and actually if I do layout, and if I go to open, go to just our Omega default layout. Didn't do it. That's right. We'll just bring this over here and we'll fix it ourselves. So there we go. Awesome, Brian. Nice to see you in the feed, buddy. Just getting your machine up in quality checks. I'm just fixing the RGB stuff quick and getting a color layout set. So typically, like I was saying, I do red, blue, green, yellow. So red player 1, 2, player 2 blue, player 3 green, player 4 yellow. What's up, KR Chris Killer? So that's just what I'm doing. I was just getting that fixed quick because I can notice that the RGB wasn't aligning up right on us. So just getting in here and fixing that quick so you guys can kind of see how I do this. Right now I was just fixing the layout because he did have player button 2.7 as 3.7, which again is not a huge deal. I went in and fixed it. So now that this is fixed, I'll end up just saving this as my Omega default layout. And now we can get into edit animation. Typically, like I said, do red. Color, I'll do red. Sweet. I'll do blue. Color, blue. We'll do green over here. Because typically, I think, like always in gaming or arcade stuff, I think it's always player 1 is typically red, player 2 is typically blue. But again, you don't have to have those color layouts. That's just what I do here as a base to start with. And like I was saying, I'll repeat myself again, but if you guys do get RGB buttons and there is like a specific color layout, if you wanted again like purple or something for player 1, you can always just kind of let us know too, and we can always set it up. But this is how it'll get set up normally, and you can get in here and do all this stuff yourself too if you wanted to switch colors around. But this just kind of gives you an idea how to get in here and do this. Typically too, I mean the trackball will probably look good red. Usually I'll kind of switch the trackball up every now and again. I'll make maybe these like purple, trackball purple. But I think the trackball is going to look good red just because of where the position is of the trackball on our panel. So if you guys can kind of see how it is positioned on the panel, that's why I'm just kind of making it red. But like I said, you can switch all those. So I'll get 4 done there, and then I don't know what these we could make. Usually I match with player 1 typically, but maybe we can throw some purple in there or something. I guess if Brian is on here and there's a specific color that he wants, you could chime in and let me know too, and I can always get that set up for you. Yours is the gloss white Megacade. Oh, the gloss white cabinet. So here's kind of a glimpse. So there you go. I think it's all ready. I don't know if it needed another coat or not. I can't remember what Skylar had said. But I believe that one's yours. I could check the order form. Yep. So yeah, this is yours, bud. There you go. There we go. It looks like you're getting the RGB trim. Awesome. I'll set you guys back down. There, again, I'll get back on here. We'll get this all set up. Let's make this maybe purple. Why not? Let's throw another color in there just to see. Kind of looks kind of cool up in that area, purplish. So here, kind of show you guys. Maybe I can kind of hold the camera. Right. I don't know how to say your name really. Raven? I'm just going to say Raven. I'm assuming Rave Rin? Sorry if I botched your name. I believe it kind of looks more like Raven to me, but you could correct me. So again, here, I'll just kind of hold this. Actually, I'll probably end up putting it back on the stand. There we go. All right. Put you back on the stand. I'll make this yellow color. And usually, for some reason, I'll go more this orange color. It looks more yellow to me. Sometimes in this, for some reason, in this LED blinky, like the colors will not match up. See how it looks more like yellow? It's probably super bright, kind of back up here. But if I actually pick yellow just to show you guys, I'll just pick one of these buttons. I don't know why it does this, for what reason, but sometimes the colors are off. But if I pick actual yellow, I don't know if you guys can see that. You can't really see it. Oh, there you kind of can. See how this one's like more, looks like green? Looks more like green to me. $1886. I don't know where that is in production. Oh, you got the other 1886 is kind of in line there. That's a little ways back. I've seen that you are getting the Arch Scantron layout too, so yeah, I can show you where your machine's sitting right at the moment. Right here is your machine, bud. Shell ready, got the neon ring opening. There you go. So if I kind of walk back and kind of see, machine's waiting here. There you go. Monaco, the stream is super choppy. Okay, hopefully it'll get better here. It could have been because I walked more that way. I know I don't get the best like internet reception back here for some reason. It cuts in and out on me. So hopefully it's better. Let me know, you guys, if it's better or not. Cutting in and out. All right. Is it getting any better? Let me know. I'll keep kind of moving along here. So now animation is done. I want to save as Iowa, and you want to save 4-player. That's where your stuff is going to be at. Okay, yeah, I just think it's like when I walk farther back, you guys, into the shop, I lose like internet for some reason. Like I said, I don't know why. I don't know if it's like this building or where I'm located. Awesome, thank you guys. So again, I'm at the 4-player here, Iowa, kind of show you. So this is where I'm saving my colors. So that 4-player gameplay is what your main colors are at. So your main base colors, that's what I'm setting up right now. So for those that have RGB. So I'm gonna save this. It already exists, that's fine. You're just saving over it, and bam, there we go. Now, like I said, what we're gonna do for this week's stream, we're gonna go into Launchbox and we'll check out that end of things. I know we do a lot in Big Box, but hey, we'll check out Launchbox. Like I said, we got a few new things added. We got a new active marquee kind of setup that'll help with when we launch, 4K games. And even lower resolution, it kind of keeps our marquee up in place instead of kind of shifting it off to the right, because I know some games will do that. I think Jurassic Park Arcade, one of our newer shooters, does it, and a few other titles. So what was the initial joystick button tester software that you used? I believe it's Ultimark. I can check here. Yeah, I believe you just download this from Ultimark. It's just Win iPack by Ultimark. So here again, I'll pick you guys up. So yeah, this is Win iPack by Ultimark.com. You can get this software right from their website. Super nice and handy. Helps, you know, when you're trying to test buttons, if a button were to go out or a joystick isn't working or something isn't working for some reason, this is a good kind of starting point to kind of test your controls. But let's get into it. So I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna go with a launch box. So this is where you can go in, you can add games, you could put in different images if you wanted a different image for your marquee, things like that. This is where you could come in and do all that kind of stuff. This is where you could do your X Arcade X inputs, things like that. I don't know why the button color is the way it is. Why is it doing that? Looking into why this is doing that. Don't know why my button colors are doing that right at the moment. Yeah, animation is gonna open. Warfare, open. Interesting. I don't know why it's like doing that. Set it all right there. Huh. I'm just gonna do a quick restart because I did add in his LED blinky license, so maybe that's what the issue is here. I'm just gonna do a quick restart to see if that fixes my LED blinky issue. If anything, I'll look into it a little later here. I'll keep moving on with the stream. We'll get into some game testing. I don't know if there's any games that y'all are looking to see played, but like I said, I'll go into Launchbox, show you all that good stuff there. Usually, typically, the machine will fire right up into big box. So with this new software, you can see the marquee doesn't change right away. It takes a bit, but that's okay for the fix that we can get with it for not having it shift all over the place. I don't know why his button color layout is coming up like that. Everything else is stuck, but other button. I'm just gonna check quick. anything, I'll look into it. Like I said, later. Oh, why? Why it's doing that? Yeah, if anything, I'll look into it later here. If anything, I have a backup file. Maybe something got corrupted. They might have, I'll just bring in a backup file and end up probably fixing all that. Let's get into Launchbox though. Unless you guys want to see me fix LED blinky, that's totally up to you. See and have. So we're running 12th gen i5, 3050, 16 gigs of RAM, I believe. On this one. Yep, that's what we're running. So it's just our base computer setup. 12th gen i5, 3050, the 16 gigs of RAM with that. Again, we're in Launchbox, not Big Box. We're running a new marquee program. So pretty much for if you run games at higher res, or there's some other games that are lower resolution, sometimes the marquee kind of kicks off to the right and you don't have the full image. So that's what this program is supposed to do, is help fix that. You can have, I think, add multiple monitors too as well, so you could have monitors do different things. I think David was telling me about all that, so kind of nice. I know if you go up to tools and then third screen settings, it'll pop this up here. Super Rob, I think, made this up for us. So right now you can see you have your marquee screen. So when you guys get your newer drives, things like that now, it's probably going to have a different marquee setup, and you'll probably end up having to go in here and just add your marquee in. And David made a tutorial on how to do that on our YouTube channel. But you guys can see how the marquee now comes up in Big Box. Before it might have not have done that. I don't think it did. Yeah, it didn't. That's right, David said it didn't. So now you guys can see like your marquee comes up in Launchbox now, which is really nice. So, and in here, obviously, you can search different platforms, things like that. There's a search up there. I mean, it's easier to kind of see your titles. You can kind of scroll down a little bit quicker. So we can get into that. So let's just get into doing a little bit of gameplay. Why not, huh? So I think Alan Wake 2, Time Crisis 2. So let's go find Time Crisis 2. So if I come on my left here, I'm looking for the gun folder. I think if I come here, you can arrange this by title too, so then it's alphabetical order. And then also too, I think if you do view and show and hide, and you come to game details, So now if I were to actually select a game, it'll kind of give me details on the right here, you guys. I don't know if you guys probably can't really see that. So if you select game details, it'll give you like game details on your rights. You can kind of see information on it, play time, developer, release date, things like that. Kind of a cool feature. So this machine runs everything from your classics all the way up to your newer titles. So we have, again, over 50,000 games on this unit. Usually up on the top, if you guys can see, it'll tell you like total games, which is kind of cool in Launchbox. So if you guys can kind of see up here, total games, that's your total games as of right now throughout everything that we have in here. So there's almost getting to be 60,000. So that's everything from, I believe, your movies, games, and everything. So we're gonna go do Time Crisis 2. Let's check that out. Time Crisis 3, Time Crisis 2. So there's two different versions. There's a PlayStation 2 version, it looks like, and our arcade version. Play the arcade version. So if I just select this now, you can see I can hit play. Otherwise, I know you can hit right click and you can hit play here. I don't know if you guys can see all this, but here, I'll come over here. So you guys can kind of see, I know it's hard to see there. But you can come over here, I mean, you can right click on this like I did. You could hit play. You could open up the MAME. So you could open up MAME. This would bring you right to MAME. If you right click again, looks like you can edit. So you could come in here and edit if you wanted to maybe video. So there's like, here's your like video. So if you wanted to do a different video for it, basically like when you're in big box, it kind of plays like an intro video, I believe that is. So you could have a different video in there if you wanted. Images, so there's like a bunch of like images that'll come and show. There's your marquee that's up there. So you could remove an image, you could add an image. I mean, here's even a download media. Your videos. And then here's just what emulator it's using. Controller support. Additional apps. This is where you could add like Xarcade X input, but this is a gun game, so you obviously wouldn't need that. That's more for like your newer fighters and side-scrolling games where it turns your control panel into Xbox controller type layout. But we'll get into it. Play. So hopefully you guys, I just was kind of zooming in there so you guys could all see that. There we go.
At Neodyne Industries Ltd, we have successfully completed a global network consisting of 64 satellites. The project is named Starline.
Got my gun. This has gun for IR guns. So these are our gun for IR guns. It's got the cap on the front, fish islands. Has the more powerful sensors, better accuracy. These are the kickback recoil.
It's me.
Has the 2 buttons on each side.
I found some data about the satellite network. Haven't the agents left yet?
Keith and Robert are on their way. No one can beat
Awesome.
Keith and Robert.
Shia. Hopefully I say that right.
Well, it appears.
Awesome. That's cool that you worked for Namco.
Action! Fire!
So,
Halt! Go, go, go! Action! Bam! Fire! Action! Sucks!
I think the recoil. Something's up with this gun. Something's up with this gun. Every time I hold this button down, the recoil stops working. Yeah, something's up with this gun. I think something's up with that gun. That's why we test these things. Shay, okay. Shay, sorry. Something I believe is up with this gun. Because every time I would hold the button down, the recoil wouldn't work, and then I wouldn't be able to aim or shoot. So that's a good thing that we test these things. I'll test it again. Maybe I'll test it in this one. Oh, you could play double gun? That would be kind of cool. I mean, it works fine when I normally do it, but then as soon as I hit the side button, it stopped working on me. Yeah, the recoil. Usually when you hold these down, they should like recoil, and they're not even. I think something's up with that gun. See how you can hear this one when you hold the trigger down? They should do that. Something's up with this gun. So I'm gonna back out. Something's up with this gun. I'm gonna go get a different gun. We're gonna go calibrate that one quick. Yeah, right. Yeah. So yeah, again, that's why we double test, you know, that's why I do quality checking at the end, you know, things like that. You never know. So I don't want you guys to get a gun that's busted. Alright, we're back. Nice machine and spending so much time on testing. What's your opinion on RetroPlay going bankrupt last year? Did you hear of them? I mean, David would probably know a little bit more about that. Yeah, I know, right? Typically, you don't have issues. Typically, we don't have issues with them, and I just asked the guys too. They said they literally just had it and it was working fine. So I don't know what happened. I mean, that's. Well, if I do this one, yeah, you guys can hear the recoil. Now it's working. I don't know. Something must have just happened with that gun. So I'm going to back out of this, you guys, quick. I'm going to calibrate this gun. Tournament Cyberball. Alright, I'll get to that, you guys, in a second. I kind of wanted to show you some of that Time Crisis, too. I'll get into that here. But we're going to reset this gun up quick. Because I got to calibrate it in order for it to work. Oops, wrong thing. I'm going to go to my gun prior setup. And of course, this is going to be like finicky for some reason. Sometimes I know that when you get new guns, sometimes you have to load the program up first. So, yeah, something happened with that gun. So sometimes, again, when you get new guns, sometimes you have to load the program up first. And then actually plug these in. And then detect guns, and then it'll come up for us. And let's do, I'm going to do start calibration, hit OK. So I'm just going to calibrate this now. So if you guys can see top left window, probably not really too much, but if you were to zoom in the top left, you can see, I can see all the sensors up in there. So again, I'm just gonna aim and shoot and follow what it says on screen. Why that just kicked me out. Typically it doesn't do that. Okay. Usually I do not have this issue. Yeah, see it's being, I don't know what the deal is right at the moment. We'll get her fixed though here. Again, I don't know why. I've noticed sometimes that it'll do that. So yeah, there's not even a load or upload setting. And why is it just frozen up? Yeah, it just like froze up. Literally froze up on me again. Alright. I'm just going to do a quick restart. hopefully that'll fix our issue with that. I don't know what that's about, why that's doing that. Yeah, rotary joysticks, I mean, they're okay. I don't like them preferably as the main joystick, just because I don't like the feel and the gameplay of them. I know for something like Akari Warriors, obviously, to play one player, if you were to have a Tron and a spinner, that would probably work. But yeah, I mean, obviously, the original was played with a rotational joystick or a rotary joystick. But I'm just going to reload this here. Yeah, I think something is up with LED Blinky too. Because usually this should flash for us and it didn't.
Get ready for Big Boss.
Over. Hadouken!
See if the program will actually load up. It didn't load up. Oh, there it goes. There you go, see? Just a restart. Sometimes, you know, electronics, you guys, computers, programs, sometimes you run into issues. You know, sometimes just an easy restart does the trick. There, we got her loaded up now. So now I'm gonna redo the calibration on this, just because I didn't know how well that picked up, because whatever happened. There we go. Now it's doing what it should do. So after you get done calibrating them, we upload our settings. So let's get back into Launchbox. Okay. Let's jump into Time Crisis 2 again, you guys. Quick, and then we'll get into some other gameplay here. Time Crisis 2. There we go. We're just gonna fast forward.
Fire!
There we go.
Go, go, go! Action! Fire!
There we go. Jeez. Oh, nice. Nice. Oh, I got hit again, I think. Oh, I got it. Oh, I got that guy before he even got me. What kind of BS is that? Oh, Lord. Oh, what did I do? Hit one of my own guys? Oh, that's what they're shooting, the rocket launcher. I was wondering what the heck they were shooting at first. There you go. There's some of the Time Crisis 2. Yeah. So, what were some of the other games again, you guys here, that we were looking to play? There's Time Crisis 2. I thought there was one. I'm kind of scrolling back up, seeing what the Tournament Cyberball. Let's see if we can find that. I don't even know what that would be under. Maybe arcade. Tournament Cyberball. I don't know. I'm not sure where Tournament Cyberball would be. I don't even think I see it. Hold on. I don't know if it's in the classics or where that game is located. T-O-U. I think I might have went past it. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to find. I could just get my keyboard quick and probably type it in here. But, oh, there we go. I don't know if it's in the classic. I don't even know where that would be located. I mean, I could do all games. That just shows you that. So if I come up here. No, I didn't want to type it. It won't let me use this? Okay. I typed in tournament, it didn't even come up with anything. I wonder if I just type in maybe Cyberball. I don't even think we have that. I mean, there's Cyberball, I don't know. Oh, here it is. There we go. It's an Atari. Is that the only version we have? Yeah. Well, here we go. Let me know if there's any other games. We'll go over on our, typically we do an hour live stream, but I mean, we can go over a little bit for today, maybe like 10 or 15 minutes to get a couple more games in. So yeah, we'll check out Mr. Dude. Yeah, so we have the PS2 version and the main version of Time Crisis 2. Sorry, I was trying to think there. I've never played this. Savage. Whatever that means. Invasion, lightning, machine, flash, thunder. I don't know what that was. I don't even know this game, you guys. Can you shoot? Let's run. Oh, it's kind of like football, I gotcha. Nice. This is like old school. Was it intercepted? Oh, he caught that. Oh, come on. I'm horrible at this, you guys. I'm terrible at this. Terrible at this, terrible. Alright, I'm gonna get out of that. We have that. Mr. Do. Let's do some Mr. Do. Oh, it's just searching in a card now? What I got all? That's all? No, I know we have more than that. What, because I didn't have the dot maybe? There we go. That's why. Oh, Mr. Dude. That's the Atari version. Apple. Got the Super Nintendo one. Game Boy. Final Burn Neo. Arcade. HP MAME, Homebrew MAME, Atari. So there's a bunch of like Mr. Dude versions here. Oh, here's Neo. So there's a couple of them. Oh, that's an arcade. I don't know what these different versions are. Sure, we'll play the arcade one. Play Ice Cold Beer, Time Pilot, Heavy Metal. Alright, you guys, we'll get into it. What is this? I'm not even playing right now. There we go. Oh, this is different and like interesting. Definitely interesting. Tell you that much. Oh, I thought I got him. No? Apparently not. Oh, that's cool. Let's give me more time. I don't know what that does. Oh, I don't know what that does. Oh, I gotta shoot that, that's right. What does the missile do? There you go, I haven't never played that, that was interesting. Yeah, it's definitely different, you guys. That was fun, actually. Kind of unique. Kind of a different vibe for Mr. Do. So you can play up to 2 players, it looks like. Go forward and make a way as joystick and press A button for appropriate approach an enemy. Break any enemies for apples and balls. Make high score for break. Get together. Compete to get extra game. Stage clear as to do. Need to get all clear hems or break all enemy. I don't even know what it was really trying to say there, to be honest with you. In the instructions. That's what all that stuff was in the beginning. I didn't even realize that. Ah! Get him. Ah! There you go. I've played the older version of the game. I just didn't know what all the power-ups and everything meant. Because I don't think in the original you get all those power-ups. Not that I could remember. Oh! There you go. Far to go with a time limit. Oh. Don't give up. Oh, I see, okay. Oh! Alright. So let's play one more. Ice cold beer. Let's do ice cold beer. So I know we'll do ice cold beer as our last one here, you guys, for the stream. So it's cool. Can you guys see the marquee? How it's all bubbly up top? That's a cool marquee. I like that one. So I think you have to use both your joysticks. I think I played this once a while back and I did really good actually. We'll see how far I can get. So yeah, you use both joysticks to get up. Obviously you don't want to get in the opposite hole. Obviously you want to get in the hole that's lit up and you want to avoid any other holes. And you lose points as time goes on, obviously. So obviously the faster that you get there, the more points you're gonna get. There you go, we're getting there, we're getting there. Oh. Oh. I messed up. I don't know how many tries you get. I'm being too impatient. There we go. Later. I'm gonna come all the way over there and kind of come back. There you go. You gotta get the double tap of the joystick working. You gotta tap both of them up at the same time. Seems like this is the best direction to kind of go. Kind of up through the middle, seems like. Oh, what the heck? Oh, game over. I must have ran out of time. All right, you guys, we're gonna shut her down from here. I'm gonna shut her down from here for this week, but thanks everybody for joining, tuning in. Like and subscribe, you guys. Thank you. See you next week.